They came into the tournament as basically nobodies. Nobody knew who they was. The tournament was said Ground Zero will walk away with the championship. But after 3 games, over 80 minutes of basketball, we're looking at the 2012 Shindig Memorial Army champions right here, and they're not even a part of the Army. Welcome to the show, guys. We're going to start off with the MVP of the tournament, the Manchild, Dr. Derek Jackson. We're going to call you Doctor because you was a doctor out there. You set a record here in Afghanistan, 15 boards in the championship game. Talk about Ground Zero. It seemed like when you took the court, you just, like you're smiling right now. You weren't smiling when you took the court against Ground Zero. What was going on?
Hey, all you got to do is stay focused, man. That's all I try to do is stay focused.
And you was on the board. Megatron, he's a big guy, but you frustrated Megatron. He kept coming over talking about a referee. I think he's using his hands illegally. You frustrated him. You got the team involved into the game. You was not concerned about shooting the shots. You got everybody else involved, and they took over. Let's talk about Nuke. How was Nuke so important down the stretch?
Nuke, he went to college, big-time guard. He played big-time atmosphere all the time. He's used to the spotlight. So, hey, lights come on, Nuke comes to play.
It seemed like when we got kind of down, we had an 8-point lead with under 2 minutes. The referee started making calls. They called you for charge. They called move and screen. You went over, you grabbed Dwight. What did you tell Dwight?
I told him, let's go, man. He got to be smarter than that. Just has to be smart, play smart, and the game is ours.
Talk about this man right next to you on the boards. He was not worried about scoring, but he D'd up everybody that came in front of him. Talk about this man right here. How important was he to this team?
Hey, this guy right here. Which guy are you talking about first?
I'm talking about right here,
right
the
here.
Coach's son.
I got two. Hey,
I know.
Right here. Two
I know.
Players right
That's
here.
the quiet one, but
Defense.
this the coach. This the coach's son.
Defense.
Talk about why did you take defense as a why is it a priority to you?
You know, I do everything everybody else don't want to do. You know, I like to do the nasty work, like run on test, but not as dirty. You know, that's always been my philosophy.
You got 4 fouls. I looked at Taurus and said you got 4 fouls. You looked at Taurus and said you better not take my ass out the game. Why did you want to stay in the game, knowing that one and you're gone?
Because I know I've been in that situation before. I know how to play smart, and I knew that I felt as I could trip if I stayed in. But you know, I listened to my coach. I came out when he told me to come out. We trust in our other players. So you know.
Talk to me. You're the silent one. I talked to my man, Young Wiz. He went off on the game before. Young Wiz said he felt that you kept elbowing him in his side and the referee wasn't seeing it. Well, at the end of the day, Young Wiz only had 4 points. I mean, did you feel that that was a personal challenge for you?
Well, actually, I just got it whoever came my way. Wiz, he's a good player. He pushed off, you know what I'm saying, the refs didn't call every single little thing. So, you know what I'm saying, what they didn't call, you know what I'm saying, they just let us play. And that's, you know, basically what it came down to.
Why do you guys, Manchild, why do you trust all 11 guys on the team? Why?
I played with most of them before. We've been out here for a few months. We know how to play with each other. And hey, just go with it.
You didn't care about winning the MVP. You actually wanted to give it to Nook. You felt Nook should have it, but you wasn't a unanimous decision. Where do you get that humbleness from?
Honestly, I just felt like they controlled most of the game. I was out there playing. I just played as hard as I could, but I really felt like Nuke and Dwight, they really showed up, man. When it counted, they made big plays. And I just tried to play hard.
Talk about the championship game. You called out something. You said he cannot dribble. He cannot dribble, and y'all put the press on, and before you know it, you was on a 10-0 run, and they had to call a timeout. How do you get that knowledge to know that? Is that coming from experience?
Just watching and, you know, getting all our players together and, you know, brainstorming for the game. Knowing the other players' tendencies and stuff, we knew that they really couldn't dribble, so we knew we had good guards that locked down, and Dwight wanted to press face guard the whole game.
Okay.
So when they said that, I was with it.
The silent assassin, the quiet one. Now everyone's calling out. They want to go to other bases. I just talked to Lou. Lou said he's going to call the commander of other bases because he wants to take this IAP team and take them on the road. What's your feelings about that?
We'll go anywhere, play anybody. You know what I'm saying? We all came out. We've been out playing for a while, like he said, a couple months now. And we feel like, you know, we got a pretty solid team all the way around from offense and defense side of the ball. Let's go anywhere.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. When you stepped onto the court this weekend, did you actually think that you guys were going to hoist up that championship trophy? Be honest with me.
Yes.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Point blank, period, yes.
Let's talk to the coach's son. Did you actually think for 1 second that you was going to be champions?
I was telling people we was gonna win before. I told Wills we was gonna win for the tip off. What we've been played, what we've stepped on the court. That's our confidence. It's not cocky. I just know playing with these fellas, I know what we can do.
Did you hear that Wiz wants to come over and be a part of IAP?
That's not gonna happen.
You don't know, you're not taking no applications?
Nah.
Before we leave. You're taking?
Yeah. I like solid ball players.
Before we leave, before it's all said and done, if you had to sum this weekend up in a few words, what would you say?
Monumental.
One word. Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
you're looking at him. The MVP, the man-child, the coach's son, and the silent assassin. They are champions here in 2012. As long as they live, no one else can take that away. Guys, thank you for coming to the show.
All about the good net, nigga flow so retarded.